Ghana president, who are you? This is what we are talking about. When we are talking about presidents that is standing for their citizens, this is John Mahama.
Here is because their government failed them. They ran away from their government. They can't now stay for our government to take care of them.
The Ghana foreign minister have actually come out to explain the reason why, only one person showed up for the evacuation of Ghanaians from South Africa. According to him, that the form actually went from 300 Ghanaians to 800 Ghanaians requesting to evacuate South Africa voluntarily. And the reason, he also addressed the reason why just one person showed up and the reason why they are actually postponing the evacuation till further notice. You guys, and this have actually got a lot of people talking. And according to South Africans have actually come out and ranting on social media saying that they are giving all the immigrants, both legal and illegal migrants, to leave their country. So I'm going to be allowing you guys to watch this video and drop your comments what you think about this video. So if you're just seeing me for the first time, I'm simply Lilian. Please do well by liking this video, subscribe and share. Let's check out these videos together.
Ghana president, who are you? This is what we are talking about. When we are talking about presidents that is standing for their citizens, this is John Mahama, the only one and only best president that Ghanaians have literally had. Anyways, we have a major breaking news, guys, as the Ghana government has come to a conclusion that they are literally going to be evacuating their Ghanaian citizens from the so-called South Africa. Since South Africans have literally been crying, every single Africans go, the Ghanaian government has made provision to evacuate their first 300 Ghanaians back to their motherland. Because not be by force to under man country. The government of Ghana is evacuating an initial batch of 300 Ghanaian citizens from South Africa on Thursday, May 21st, 2026. The emergency evacuation efforts include the following logistic and actionable details. The special chartered flight will depart from the OR Tambo International Airport, Johannesburg, at exact 5 a.m. local time. Have it at the back of your mind that this is completely free to every single person that they are evacuating, with the entire cost fully funded by the Ghanaian government. This directive was confirmed by the Ghana Foreign Affairs Ministers Samuel Abalkwa, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that well, as a pyro major to ensure the safety and welfare of Ghanaians nationals following the destruction of foreign-owned properties and businesses in the so-called South Africa. President's Day. John Mahama has proven himself once again. Tell me, why won't he have them as hearts? A lot of South Africans go, yeah, everybody must go. They're evacuating Ghana already. Have it at the back of your mind for context that it is not just the 300 that will be evacuated. This is just the first batch before they evacuate state by state until they evacuate completely every single Ghanaian in South Africa. Other African presidents, why not learn? Why not learn? Imagine, South African president, you are losing big time, honestly. Follow for more.
First of all, earlier today I made a video about the Ghanaians in South Africa that were supposed to be evacuated back to Ghana, and then out of the 300 that was supposed to come back, only one Ghanaian showed up. So I made a video, visibly frustrated. So after the guy was interviewed and everything, the foreign ministry decided to release a statement. Evacuation of Ghanaians from South Africa postponed. So this is a statement from the foreign ministry. The government of Ghana notes that more than 800 Ghanaians have registered at our High Commission in seeking to be evacuated due to the latest wave of Xeno attack. Considering the numbers involved in the South African legal conditions that have to be met, including mandatory passenger screening, the planned evacuation has been deferred by a few days to enable our High Commission meet these evacuation conditions. So the number rose from 300 to 800. So things have to be postponed and everything needs to be met before they will be brought back to Ghana. So I think that's why it has been postponed. Anyways, just a quick one on that Victoria Africa woman. You see, the first time she approached the Ghanaian man and then she went viral, she trended everything. She decided to do it again. But this time approaching a Ghanaian woman, thinking that we will give her the exposure we gave her the last time. We no body man. She should be in South Africa and making a fool out of herself. You understand? You say people should leave. Now 800 people have registered. You are now approaching another Ghanaian woman trying to intimidate or do what to her. The first time we spoke about it, everybody made noise. She was happy, thinking, maybe she go sit for somewhere.
It's on record that it is not the High Commission that asked you to go to the airport. You went to the airport on your own.
Oh, I heard it from the group. That is why.
From a group. But not the High Commission. The Ghana High Commission.
It's the same group.
No, it's not the same group. We're coming here. The group, I spoke to him on our way here. So there's a flyer and an audio attached to it from that Ghana Community Concerns group. So you give them the flight time, check-in time, everything is on the flyer, and there's an audio attached to it. Why not? Do you have time? Yes. Yes, I need to show it to my smiles. Listen, there's a flyer. There's a flyer. So where is it? This is Ghana Community.
Yeah, Ghana Community Concerns group.
Friend, they just bring so let's bring into this. I wonder, friend, this is not, I don't even know this group. So this is not
Ghana Community
Concern SA2. And so they told you that it's Ghana High Commission.
No, and they didn't tell me, but they said everything from Ghana High Commission. They also bring it. They also bring it. Isn't they share the link about the Ghana High Commission,
which is in the world. Yeah, there's a name here that is shared. But you don't know this group. This group is Manda. See, the way you said it, that no, it's also Ghana High Commission. The Ghana High Commission that didn't have the water. Larry, do you have the water? You don't have the water. So when we heard that you said it was an code, you were concerned on how you said it. I will zoom into it. Says Ghana Community Concerns Group SA2. So how many of you on this group went to the airport?
I think it's only me.
It's only you. So is it on the group that they told you to go to the airport?
No, they didn't tell us to go.
But decided to go on. So let me reiterate that there's no Ghana High Commission never sent the message. Ghana, that's why you realize that the first group is supposed to be with 300 people. Not even a single, but let's say 299 didn't go. We were the only person who went there. And the impression is being created that the plane was there, but it was only one person okay. Did you see any plane when you go to the airport?
No.
Were you told that the plane that is coming for the Ghanaians are airports? Nobody. Did they tell you that the plane has arrived?
No.
So, the government of Ghana is still in the process of finalizing. We checked the list of the first group that is supposed to go. And I realized that your name is not even on the first group. But I now understand the agency with which you have to go home.
Here is because their government failed them. They ran away from their government. They can't now stay for our government to take care of them. We don't owe them anything. They have a government that they ran away from. If they're scared in South Africa, they must move to the next country where they're not going to be scared, or find a government that they can go to who doesn't have a problem. Us as South Africans, the voters, the people who pay taxes, the people whose country this belongs to, our forefathers died for this land, are saying we have had enough of what is happening in our country. And if they continue to tell us that they're not going anywhere, that's not going to be our job to evacuate them. It's either our government is going to evacuate them or their government is going to come and fetch them. Either way, you won't force us to stay with people we don't want to stay with because of the things that they have done. That's the part that they need to be honest about. It's 32 years. If they had problems in their countries, you can't tell me in 32 years we're getting more and more refugees instead of less and less, because it means they are not going home to fix their problems. So we catered for them for 32 years. We paid for apartheid now. We paid our dues. You can't expect us to keep paying for apartheid anymore. It's enough.
So the 30 30th of June still remains the deadline?
Well, I'll talk to my brothers because they issued the deadline, and I know they have the plan of what should happen. But as much and much, we're just here hoping that the government will respond effectively and will continue to put pressure on them.
Thank you very much. Jacinta Ngobese Zuma from March and March.
Ukuphawula kwami ngokudoba kwabantu la ukuthi nje hey kuyatshengisa khona lokuqhubeka kutshengisa khona ukuthi izwe lethu ngendlela engahloniphekile ngalo ngoba labantu bakhala ngokuthi bayasaba basabela impilo zabo mekuthiwa baye police station bayovula amacala bathi bawavulile kodwa mawufika police station uthola ukuthi inhlangano evula police station uyibuze ukuthi kanjani ngoba phela if mina ngishayiwe ngikwazi ukuvula icala on behalf of omunye umuntu ngithi ngikwenza as a group project. So namanje sisamangele ngoba bahlezi bekhala ukuthi banezingane nani asazi ukuthi lokho kushintsha ini ekuthenini kunomthetho ezweni njengoba behleli la bethi bayasaba abanayo yini ama-embassy bonke labantu ngoba phela umuntu mayesaba angahamba e-embassy yangakubo acele ukuthi basize ngoba amaphoyisa ethu awasebenzi phela ukuthi abe ama-bodyguard abo at the end of the day asinawo nathi siney'nkinga ngasey'ndaweni zakithi siyafisa ukuthi amaphoyisa lokhu emile nje ngakhona kuthiwa agade thina nathi bayastreetnisha bona futhi labantu nathi imizi yashiswa nathi bayadutshulwa kodwa kwazi usibone sihambe siyogijima siyoma e-police station sithi amaphoyisa awazoma nje usuku lonke agade thina kukhona kodwa i-element yokudelela la and ikhona i-element yokuba entitled esikhalelayo kakhulu njengama-South Africans thina lezi zinto abazenzayo azenzi khona amaphara ahleli lapho wakwawubona amaphara agijimeza la athi wona afuna indawo yokuhlala Home Affairs ungagcini ngokuverify ama-documents abo Home Affairs usize ubathathe ubagodukise baye emakubo ngoba yonke lento abekubesichazelayo ukuthi bama-refugees ayiyenzi sense kwasho ngisho uminister olosisi okuminister and the president
Ghanaians are not really playing with their citizens. That is one thing I know about the country Ghana. I've actually seen countless of Nigerians, even after the government have provided, free transit back to Nigeria. They've refused to go back to Nigeria. But the Ghanaian president, Ghanaian minister, in fact, the country Ghana, they take it serious when it comes to their citizens. And that is why they've provided, the airline to bring back the Ghanaians there. In fact, the amount of people that signed before was 300. Currently, it is 800 and people are still signing. And it is best known for them, the reason why they postponed it to further notice, and they are still making sure that all Ghanaians in South Africa are safe. Let me know what you think about this video. If you're just seeing me for the first time, I'm simply Lilian. Please do well by liking this video, subscribe and share. Thank you so much. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.